Today we are working with one of my favourite blocks, mud. You're watching Bambi Builds and this is episode 43. I am really excited to build a mud farm. I've been putting it off because we haven't really needed a lot of mud up until now. Mud doesn't really suit this desert village, but now that we're expanding into the jungle, mud is going to be one of our most used building blocks, so we are going to need a lot of it. We do have a little bit here, so we'll take that with us. Today we are following a mud farm tutorial by aJackMinecraft. I have been raving about this channel for over a year now, and I'm super excited for this build. We just need to find the perfect spot to put it. I feel like mud will go well near our mangrove trees, so what if we build an entire swamp? I'm picturing a little creek winding through here. I think that could be super cute. So let's start off by clearing out some land and adding some water. Okay, that was a bit more work than I was expecting because the land slopes upward here and there was a lot of digging, and I think it's going to take a lot more work to actually make this look good. Although I do love this bit through the jungle here. First, let's start by adding the water. We are going to add a lot of mud in here, but first we need to build our mud farm. So we'll have a bridge here. And then we might need to chop down some trees and clear out some space. Okay, the build is going to fit in nicely here. We will still have plenty of space for landscaping up here along the edge of our creek. This is probably the biggest farm we've built so far. This is where you pick up the mud. This is the entry and you place the dirt here. Then all of the redstone goes back here. Now let's gather some materials and get cracking on this mud farm. We are going to need redstone and a whole heap of redstone components. Well, mostly pistons. We have most of what we need here in our home storage room. We will be working with some stone for this build. We have plenty of that. We will need to head into the village to grab some of the other building blocks. We need some hay to craft a target block. Some wood, of course. The tutorial uses spruce wood, but we will bring some jungle wood just in case. And now we just need some plain terracotta. So let's get digging. Usually when I follow a tutorial, I like to redesign the final build a little bit, but I know nothing about mud farms, so we'll see how we go. Maybe at the very end I'll switch out some blocks to suit our colour palette a bit better. I believe we have everything we need ready to go. We are all set up out here with our bed, and it's raining, of course. Perfect building weather. Okay, our mud farm is very much finished. I practically followed the tutorial block for block. There's some nice detailing out the back here. Very cute. Now I'll show you how we use it. It's very simple. We grab some dirt and we place it here. Wow. Okay, I had no idea that was happening. Oh my goodness, that is so clever. Okay, so when I place dirt there, it dispenses one out, so you can just stand here for ages and it'll slowly empty this barrel. That is so cool. Alrighty. So that is working perfectly. Then you come up here and dig away all the mud. But before we do that, I would like to add a bit of an extension onto this build. So we're going to keep the mud where it is to make sure that what we build doesn't interfere. To me, this area feels a little bit too open, and I'd love to cover it up a bit. And then we want an actual storefront for our mud and all the different mud blocks. So let's build something now. am really proud of this. I think it fits in really well. This feels a little bit more cozy. And in here we have our storage. And it's a two-way barrel, so you can easily grab it just passing by as well. And it looks pretty good from out here as well. That just feels a lot more complete to me. But we're not done yet. There are a lot more things we need to do to tie this all together, starting with removing all of this dirt, adding mud to our swamp, adding some more mangrove trees, which actually have green leaves if they're in the right biome, so I'm excited to see that. I'm also thinking, because we're going to use a lot of packed mud, we're going to need a lot more wheat. So if we could have some wheat fields around here somewhere, I feel like that would be super handy. I don't know exactly how we're going to get wheat to fit in with this theme, but hey, we'll find out. And while we're on the subject of mud, I was thinking it would be cute to have some pigs over here. Maybe 3 little pigs with their own little house. Ooh. And then we might need a big bad wolf. Oh, so many ideas. Okay, let's get started. Raining again, but this is how things are looking. Very cute. We have our 3 little pigs. Unfortunately, the others did have a little accident on the way over, and that one just escaped. Might have to rethink this design. Oh, no, he's up here. Oh, and yeah, he's gonna escape. Oh, he's back in. Oh, we're all going for a bit of a trip around the tree. Oh, they're out. Okay, put that there, and then up. Okay, we are back in business. In we go, please. Alright. Okay, so those are our 3 little pigs, and they are living in a safe brick house. I did try to build it with red bricks, but it wasn't really working, and yeah, mud bricks was actually the obvious choice. Over here is the previous home of the pigs. They tried to build a house from straw, and they tried to build a house from sticks, but the big bad wolf came along and destroyed them. So we're gonna need a big bad wolf, which means we are heading on a little adventure. are headed somewhere familiar, somewhere we have been before, the place where we found our first trial chamber. There's a bed here we can use while we explore the savannah. I now realise we need a savannah plateau, so this savannah is great for finding wolf armour, but an actual wolf? Not so much. At least we can grab some treasure while we're here. Plan B, let's search this forest. I see a village, but no wolves. Aha, here we go. Oh, he's so cute. All right, let's go. Now that we have enjoyed some pleasant bonding time together, we can head home. That marks the end of our build today, so let me show you through. We have our beautiful mangrove roots everywhere. We've got our swamp, beautiful packed mud pathway, our 3 little pigs, our big bad wolf, and their safe brick house over here. Then, of course, we have our lovely mud farm. This is where we store all of our mud and packed mud. This is where we make the mud, so we can grab a piece of dirt. And if we're just holding the one piece of dirt, we can actually stand here and just hold the button down, which is so convenient. Then we come into the digging area. It's so easy to collect our mud. Then, if we want to turn it into packed mud, we can grab some wheat out here. Then we can craft it right here into packed mud and store it in this barrel. Super quick and easy to use, and what a beautiful build. Give you one last look inside. Oh, we dropped a piece of mud. Store that here. Store this wall up here. And of course we can craft this into mud bricks, and then we can cut that into other stuff. Lovely. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode of Bambi Builds. I hope you enjoyed it, and Benji and I hope to meet you back here very soon.